live, go live, go live. Hi, folks. Good evening. Good evening, and let's do another relaxing Wednesday. Yeah? I'm just waiting to see if folks come into the stream and if things work out as they are supposed to. While we're waiting for folks to come in, let's do something a bit relaxing. Here we go. Hi guys. Hey Sandra, hi. Hi guys, good evening and welcome. Good to see you guys. You can see me fiddling around again. And hey Dina, good to see you as well. Are you offshore, onshore, or have you come back? Hey. Hang on. Let me get this organized, yeah? We just. Not sure it was. Anyway, as you can see, I'm messing around with good old Apache. trying to put in some instrumentals into the Wednesday sessions. Basically, like instrumental oldies kind of a thing. So apart from doing those songs with so-called vocals and stuff like that, I want to try to do a couple of old Shadows tunes and some instrumentals that I like. I think last week I did try to do. Hang on, memory fails me. That old Los Indios thing, yeah, Amor, yeah. And it seemed to be not too bad. So I've been working on a few more instrumentals over the course of the next 1-2 weeks. I suppose I keep on talking about over the course of 1-2 weeks, yeah. And then hopefully things will work out good. In the meanwhile, we'll start off with the start, so to speak, yeah. Well, I knew a man, Bojangles, and he danced for you in worn out shoes. Hey, Bupinda, hello, good to see you. And Bob, good to see you. Debbie, Cuteness and Prem, yeah. Good to see you guys. And Surinder, very good evening to you too, to everybody, yeah. He jumped so high, he jumped so high. Then he'd lightly touch down. Mr. Bojangles, Mr. Bojangles, Mr. Bojangles, dance. I met him in a cell in New Orleans. I was down and out. He looked at me to be the eyes of age, and as he spoke right out, he talked a whole life. He talked of life. Laughed and slapped his leg a step. He said his name Bojangles, and he danced a lick across the cell. Grabbed his pants for a better stance. Then he jumped so high, he clicked his heels. He let go a laugh. He let go a laugh. Shook back his clothes all around. Mr. Bojangles, Mr. Bojangles, Mr. Bojangles, dance. He said he danced for those and minstrel shows and county fairs throughout the South. Spoke with tears, 15 years I was dogging him. Traveled about, he up and died. You know, his dog up and died. After 20 years, he still grieves. He said, I dance now at every chance in honky-tonks for drinks and tips. But most of the times I spend behind these county bars, 'cause I drinks a bit. He shook his head. You know, and as he shook his head, I heard someone ask him, please. Mr. Bojangles, Mr. Bojangles, Mr. Bojangles, dance. Yeah, I knew a man, Bojangles. It's really starting at the beginning, yeah. The song that started it all for me. I sent a couple of guys on WhatsApp, you know, a link to Sammy Davis Jr. doing a performance of this song, you know. One of his signature performances, so to speak. I mean, this is one of his signature songs. Whenever he does shows, he does that. But he does it, you know, with that dance steps and stuff like that, yeah. You know, so basically he dances and he sort of like pantomimes out the song, just like Bojangles is supposed to have, you know, been doing pantomime of songs that he was doing in the show. So, what's that? A mime of a mime of a mime. So, somewhere there. Anyway, let's move to something a little bit more up tempo, but still today keeping in with the nostalgia kind of a thing. And meanwhile, you know, guys, you can feel free to put in song requests or whatever, as long as they are in the light and easy mode. You know, that way I won't have to do so much of my silly chat kind of thing. Yeah. Hang on, just checking to see that I don't have any weird tones going on here. You pin up your lips and roll your tatted hair. Ruby, I'll be following this up with a CCR song somewhere. All right. Shadows on the wall tells me the sun is going down. Don't take your love to town. But it wasn't me that started that old crazy Asian war. I was proud to go and do my patriotic chore. Won't be long, I've heard them say, till I'm not around. Don't Don't take your love to town. It's hard to love a man whose legs are bent and paralyzed, and I want to the knees of a woman your age, Ruby, I realize. Won't be long, I've heard them say, till I'm not around. The Ruby, don't take your love to town. He's leaving now, but I just heard the slamming of the door. The way I know I've heard it slam 100 times before. If I could move, I'd take my gun and put it to the ground. Oh, Ruby, don't take your love to town. Oh, Ruby, don't take your love to town. Oh, Ruby, for God's sakes, turn around. CCR, okay. Hey, Johnny To, good evening to you. Johnny To from Singapore. Hey, just broke. You wake up in the morning and you hear that work bell ring. And you stumble to that breakfast table. Somehow, I like this one. This is one of my favorite CCR songs, yeah? And you see the same damn thing. No roti canai from the mama. No teh tarik at all. But you better not complain, boy. You'll get in trouble with the man. Let the midnight special shine its light on me. Let the midnight special shine its light on me. Let the midnight special shine a light on me. Let the midnight special shine a ever-loving light on me. Yonder comes Susie. How the hell would I know? By the way she wear her apron, by the dress she wore. Is yonder comes Susie, piece of paper in her hand. She come to see the governor. She come to free her man. Let the midnight special shine a light on me. Let the midnight special shine a light on me. Let the midnight special shine a light on me. Let the midnight special shine a ever-loving light on me. Now if you ever go to Singapore, like my good brother Johnny To, just be careful where you drink. You get in trouble with the sheriff. The next thing you know, you're in the cage. Yeah, be careful where you drink. But then again, in Singapore, you don't have those toddy shops, or do you? Do you? Folks, here in Malaysia, we have it really easy. We find a coconut plantation where we get our toddy. Sometimes, if we're lucky, the guy will also cook some curry. So one guy goes up in two, or up the tree, sorry, not in two. The other guy's busy making your curry. And that's what we do in Malaysia. With apologies to the guys in Singapore. I don't know if you still have toddy plantations over there. But if you like, you're welcome to visit me. 'Cause I live in Kulim. There are no breweries around, but we have a lot of coconut trees. And where there's coconuts and Indians say there's toddy to be found. Like the midnight special, bring me my toddy. Let the midnight special shine its light on me. Let the midnight special shine a light on me. Let the midnight special shine its ever-loving light on me. What was that? Bow, 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 bow. There was that show, wasn't there, on TV? Bow, bow, bow. They did all the oldies and doo-wops. Shanana, yeah, Shanana. Wow, okay, okay. So anyway, but actually, quite seriously, this toddy thing, yeah. I mean, it's a perfectly natural thing, isn't it? I used to always wonder why would it be that when they sort of like tap the sap from the tree or the juice from the tree, why on earth do people get drunk with that thing? And did you know it seems that there are natural yeasts in the air, natural yeast, so to speak, and the fluid that comes out when they cut that palm oil shoot or that young shoot up on the tree, is very susceptible to being fermented by these natural yeasts. And so when they collect it, it's fine, but give it a little bit of time and it begins to sort of like ferment, and then a little bit of that alcohol begins to, come into it, and cool. So anyway, I wonder who's the first guy to discover that toddy thing, yeah? Having said which, I heard they also make toddy out of oil palms, Seriously, I don't know whether that's like a high oil toddy or whatever kind of a thing. To be perfectly honest, personally, I cannot take toddy because I'm sensitive to one of the components in it, or so to speak, But I do know friends who enjoy it, and anyway, it's a poor man's alcohol, isn't it? It's like an alcohol that's just natural kind of a thing. No distilling, no yeast adding, no weird things. So basically, it's just natural. Yeah? In Kelantan, they eat that. What's that thing called tapai, isn't it? Yeah, which is also like a coconut milk based kind of a thing. and pulut thing, and the old ladies in Kelantan will be selling that for breakfast, you know, and they'll be buying that, and then by mid morning or early afternoon, the old ladies are all nicely sushi and cool there. That's fine too. Bob, you terrible, Bob. Yeah, the Chinese people, the Chinese will, whatever happens, they'll mix it with okao, which is Guinness stout. Yeah. For those guys who are listening in, but if you're not in Malaysia, now toddy is a nectar of the gods. Okay. Look it up, Toddy. It's like a drink which you get from the palm trees, so to speak. You get it from coconut trees in Malaysia, but it didn't come from the coconut itself. It comes from the coconut tree. How? Well, do a little bit of Google research or climb up a coconut tree and find out. Hey, hi, Mike saying hello. Mike, yes, thank you very much. I love to play, and I do Dire Straits, and I do play Money for Nothing. But unfortunately, today is Wednesday, yeah. As the thing says, Wednesday is a strictly nostalgic kind of a thing, where I do oldies and do a relaxed kind of a thing. If you want to hear the other kind of stuff and all that, happy to catch you, or catch me on my Friday session in Facebook or any other day. Unless this is Malaysia, don't worry. In Malaysia, we are thoroughly corruptible. Everything can be changed. I mean, the general plan is that Wednesday is going to be nostalgia. But unless you can get 5 other guys to say yes, Dire Straits, yes, Dire Straits, and then I'll play a Dire Straits song. But I'm not sure if I'll do Money for Nothing, but I'll do a Dire Straits song. Basically, trying to fit into the nostalgia concept. Yeah. So where were we? We were into toddy and stuff. I was trying to explain toddy and. I think I was saying something important about toddy, but I completely forgotten what it was. Oh yes, the Chinese and okao. So anyway, for those who are not in Malaysia or Singapore, okao means the black, that black drink, which is Guinness. Basically, it's just Guinness. In Malaysia, every race will give their favorite drinks their own kind of a name. So it's almost like, when the Chinese, they will never say Guinness stout. You go into a Chinese coffee shop and he'll have bottles and bottles and bottles of Guinness stout, and he'll ask you, what do you want to drink? And you say Guinness stout, he'll look at you and say, don't have. No, don't have. And then you got to tell him, I want okao. Oh, okay. And he'll tell the assistant, okao, and they'll bring you the Guinness stout. Because that black water drink, The Indians, unfortunately, they don't run restaurants where they serve Guinness. Because basically, we Indian we'll drink the bloody Guinness ourselves. You got none to sell, man. This is my personal stock here. You'll walk into an Indian restaurant and he'll have lots of Guinness bottles there. And you'll say, could I have a Guinness, please? He'll look at you. Said, that one, he said, there is personal stock, which means this is personal stock, not for sale. But when you do know them well enough, and when the Indian wants to order, if it's a Chinese coffee shop, because we Indians, we have to go to a Chinese coffee shop to buy Guinness, because the Indian shop won't sell us the Guinness, right? Then we'll say okao. But it feels terrible being an Indian and then having to speak Chinese to a Chinese guy. Because, what the hell, it's Guinness, right? But when I ask you for a Guinness, you're not going to sell me the Guinness. So, the South Indians, they have their own thing. Nai chop. Nai chop. And Nai is a dog, yeah? But if you look at the Guinness bottle, at least the bottles that we get in Malaysia, they have the picture of a bulldog. So the Indians will say that's a bulldog brand. This Indian will also not call it Guinness. You ask an Indian fellow and say a Guinness, and he look at you, like strange thing, like which part of London did you just land from or whatever, in there. Call the substance by its correct name, Nai chop, and then you get your Guinness. This is all getting quite weird, but so anyway, so the Chinese will put their orcow into everything, and can you imagine they'll mix Guinness with toddy? Yeah, that beautiful natural drink that comes from the coconut tree. The Chinese will put Guinness in it, and so they'll call it, toddy with orcow. But then again, that's what the Chinese do. They experiment with things and they put Guinness in everything. They put Guinness in everything. You have fried chicken, and the Chinese will fry chicken with Guinness. Yeah, they'll marinate the chicken with Guinness, right? Notwithstanding the fact that the chicken is already dead, right? So it's not going to get drunker or whatever. But they'll marinate the chicken with Guinness, and then they'll fry it, and you can get it in restaurants, and it's called, Guinness fried chicken. Can you imagine that? Yeah. And to top it all, quite some years ago, when I was performing in KL at the Amada Hotel in PJ, you get all these like rich Chinese contractors there, and they'll be buying expensive bottles of wine, expensive red wine. And what they'll do, they'll call the bartender orcow. They'll mix red wine with Guinness stout, and they'll drink that, and apparently it's a fantastic drink. Can you imagine that? So what do we Indians have left? We only have that nai chop. Then we only have the nai chop that we can claim, and then we drink. We don't mix it with wine. God forbid we mix it with wine or whatever. And so what the Indians have is they actually have a song for it. It's called Nai Chop Guinness, Nai Chop Guinness, Nai Chop Guinness, Nai Chop Guinness. Badan sehat lah. For those of you who are not in Malaysia, Nai Chop again, bulldog chop, which is the bulldog logo on that bottle, which is Guinness. So we even acknowledge it's Guinness. Nai Chop Guinness, that's South Indian Tamil language. Yeah, India has so many languages. Nobody knows when they're speaking Indian. Nai Chop Guinness, Nai Chop Guinness, Nai Chop Guinness. And Badan Sehat La is a part of advertisements that used to come on theatres when I was a kid. Nowadays they ban alcohol advertisements in theatres, but there'd always be blue-collar workers working at some construction site or whatever, really tired and fatigued at the end of the day. And then, they're all like struggling to finish the day's work. And just as the work bell rings, some guy will open a bottle of Guinness and they drink that Guinness, and invariably the head of the Guinness will wipe it off the moustache. So basically, if you don't have a moustache, you can't be an actor in one of these beer or Guinness commercials. Wipe it off, and then and the song will say Guinness stout ungaladu naladu, which is it's good for you, yeah. Nai Chop Guinness, Nai Chop Guinness, Nai Chop, Nai Chop Guinness, Badan sehat lah. Everybody is talking about Guinness stout. Everybody is talking about Guinness stout. The Chinese call it orcow just because it's black. The Indians say it's good for you. It won't give you a heart attack. Drink up the health juice. Drink up. Don't put it with your fried chicken just because it is black. It is not some kind of a ketchup. Yeah. Nai Chop Guinness, Nai Chop Guinness, Nai Chop Guinness. Nai Chop Guinness. Badan sehat lah. Hey, Nai Chop Guinness, Nai Chop Guinness, Nai Chop Guinness. up Guinness, badan sehatlah. I have no idea how this Guinness song went into the nostalgic Wednesday. I have no idea. But nostalgia because we have been drinking it since those days, yeah. And in the meanwhile, I have been sort of like waiting to see if we could have had a little bit of support, for Mike who wanted to hear a Dire Straits song, but you guys have all been keeping silent on the issue. No support for poor Mike, and so I can't do that money for nothing. Hey, look at them yo-yos. That's the way you do it. You play a guitar on the MTV. That ain't working. That's the way you do it. You do money or nothing. Checks are free. Okay. Back to nostalgia. The old hometown looks the same as I step down on the train, and there to meet me is my mama and papa. Down the road I look, that's when Mary, hair of gold, lips like cherries, it's good to touch. The green, green grass of home. Yes, they all come to meet me. Arms reaching, smiling sweetly, and I'll touch the green, green grass of home. Oh, my heart can't believe you have left me. I keep telling myself that it's true. I can get over anything I want, my love, but I can't get myself over you. Yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away. Now they look as though they're here to stay. Oh, I believe that yesterday suddenly I'm not half the man I used to be. That's a shadow hanging over me. Oh, yesterday came suddenly. Why she had to go, I don't yesterday. Hey, Richard. Good to see you guys. Guys, remember Richard, yeah? We featured him on last Wednesday and Friday. Richard, who plays lovely guitars and who builds his own guitars as well, yeah? I just can't help believing she smiles so soft and gentle with a trace of misty morning and a promise of tomorrow in her eyes. I just can't help believing when she's lying close beside me and my heart beats with the rhythm of her sigh. This time the girl is gonna stay. This time the girl is gonna stay more than just a day. More than yesterday. No, I just can't help believe. No, I just can't help believe. LA is fine, the sun shines most of the time. And the feeling is laid back. Palm trees grow red so low, we should know, keep you home thinking about making my way back. Well, I'm New York City born and raised, and nowadays I'm lost between two shores. LA's fine, but it ain't home. New York's home, but it ain't my no more. I said, to no one there, and no one heard at all, not even the chair. I am my crying. I am, said I, and I am lost, and I can't even say why. leaving me lonely still. You ever read about the frog who dreamed of being a king? Then became one. But except for the names and a few of the changes, if you talk about me, the story's the same one. Well, I've got an emptiness deep in my soul, and it won't let me go. And I'm not a man who likes to swear, but I never cared for the sound of being low. I am myself. To no one there, and no one heard at all, not even the chair. I have my cry. I am, said I, and I am lost, and I can't even say why. Leaving me lonely still. No, no. No, no. No, no. Hey, yeah. So you see, there are times where I can like not talk. When I was a little bitty baby, my mama would rock me in the cradle, and that old cotton field back home that was down in Louisiana, just about a mile from Texarkana, and them old cotton fields back home. Oh, when them cotton balls get rotten, you can pick very much cotton, and them old cotton fields back home. It was down in Louisiana, just about a mile from Texarkana, and them old cotton fields back home. And when I was a little bitty baby, my mama used to rock me in the cradle, and them old cotton fields back home. It was down in Louisiana, just about a mile from Texarkana, and them old cotton fields back home. Oh, when them cotton balls get rotten, you can pick very much cotton, It's about a mile from Texarkana, and them old cotton fields back home. And them old cotton fields back home. Now and then there's a fool such as I. Now and then there's a fool such as I. And old Elvis one here, yeah? Pardon me if I'm sentimental when we say goodbye. Oh, I'm a fool if I cry when you're gone. Guess I'll dream a little dream. He's gone by. Now and then there's a fool such as I. Now and then there's a fool such as I am. Over you, you taught me how to love, and now you say that we're true. I'm a fool and I love you until the days go by. So now and then there's a fool such as I. Now and then there's a fool such as I am. Over you, you taught me how to love, and now you say that we're through. I'm a fool and I love you until the day I die. Now and then there's a fool as I. Now and then there's a fool such as I. Hey Mike. Okay, cool. I see you. You also surrendered for that Dire Straits thing. Yeah, we'll do that on Friday or non Wednesday. Thanks for understanding. Long and winding road. Oh my God. Gosh, I don't have that in my repertoire. Yeah, I can't do it off the cuff. But tell you what, I'll replace that with another George Harrison Beatles song. If that's okay with you, yeah. I gotta think what song is that thing. Yeah. I look at you all, and I see the love that's sleeping, while my guitar gently weeps. I look at the floor and I see it ain't sweeping. Still my guitar gently weeps. I don't know how. Nobody told you how to unfold your love. I don't know why nobody told you. No one looked at you. I look at the world and I see it turning while my guitar gently weeps. With every mistake we must surely be learning. Still my guitar gently weeps. I don't know why you were diverted, you were perverted too. I don't know why you were inverted. No one alerted you. I don't know why nobody told you how to unfold your love. I don't know how nobody told you how to unfold your love. I don't know how. Still my guitar gently weeps. Hope that worked out, Mike. Yeah, hope that worked out. Yeah. And just yesterday morning, they let me know you were gone. Suzanne, the plans you made put an end to you. I woke up this morning and I wrote down the song, but I can't remember who to send it to. Oh, I've seen fire and I've seen rain. I've seen sunny days I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought I'd see you again. Won't you help me, Lord? You gotta help me make a stand. I can make it any other way. My body's aching and my time is at end. won't make it through another day. Oh, I've seen fire and I've seen rain. I've seen sunny days I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought I'd see you again. Been walking my mind through an easy time, my back turned towards the sun. Lord knows when the cold wind blows, you turn your head around. There's plenty of time on the telephone line to talk about the things to come. Sweet dreams and time machines and pieces on the ground. Oh, I've seen a fire, I've seen rain. I've seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought I'd see you again. I always thought I'd see you. I always thought I'd see you again. I always thought I'd see you again. Hey, Mike, thanks. Glad you liked that one, yeah? Thank you very much. Hey, Lou, it's good to see you. Wow, man, haven't seen you in ages, you know? Yeah. I think it's the time difference, yeah? It must be, oh God, it's early in the morning for you, isn't it? Yeah. But I'm so glad you're in here. I haven't been in sessions much. I actually have. Let's see. I haven't been in sessions the whole of this week. Sometimes I go in for just one day, once in a week, and that's just whenever I feel like it. Which last week it was on a Saturday morning after breakfast. I thought, okay, no, why just go in and you know, yeah. So it's just about 10 in the morning for you. So it's possible. It's entirely possible that on Saturday I'll be on in the morning here at about 11 o'clock, which will be your Friday night at 10 o'clock. If you want to see, but it's not very fixed, Lou. I just don't go into sessions as much as I used to. Yeah, it's not quite the same thing now. But I do keep very regular on my Wednesdays on YouTube and this channel here, and Fridays on my Facebook channel. And what can I say? I'm getting older, not wiser. But still doing what I like doing. Still doing what I like doing. And then Wednesdays is just oldies and then old stuff. I have no idea why, but it just makes me feel good. Yeah. Hi, somewhere there. All right. Hang on. You said some winds blow forever. I didn't understand, but you saw my eyes were asking, and smiling you took my hand. As we walked along the seashore, where the wind blows just one way, finding out the one direction that the wind blows day after day. One way wind, are you trying to blow my mind? One way wind, is she her that I hope to find? How you blow so cold every day? Tell me, what are you trying to say? Now I don't know all about him, and maybe I never will, but I do know every word of our talking upon the hill. And whenever I will see you, for maybe one more time, I know I'll find at last the answer that the wind has still in mind. One way wind, are you trying to blow my mind? One way wind, is she her that I I hope to find. How you blow so cold every day. Tell me, what are you trying to say? One way when are you trying to blow my mind? One way when is she her that I hope to find? One way when are you trying to blow my mind? Lou, I see you get notifications. Oh well, yeah. Yeah, it's a timing kind of a thing, you know. It's always a bit difficult if I start later, then the guys on this side here have all gone to bed. Most of my friends here in Malaysia are not late birds. Well, the ones that want to stay up late would not sort of like want to come in early, and then those that who want the thing to be early won't stay up late. So it's always a kind of a compromise. But what I'm trying to do is different days I cater towards different target listeners. This is good for me because it lets me play all kinds of songs, yeah, from oldies to days where I do rock and stuff like that. Cool. Yeah, cool. Anyway, Lou, the schedule is quite regular, The schedule is regular. I started about an hour ago. That's 9 o'clock in Malaysia. And every Wednesday, I'll start at that time. And similarly, on Fridays, I start at that time as well. But Fridays, it's on my Facebook thing. And Friday's theme is insanity. Basically, anything could happen. Whoever comes in early into the stream can type away, and request some songs, and I'll see what I can do. And then if I'm in the mood for it on Fridays, usually I'll do a spoof of the songs or a spoof of the, spoof of the spoof of the spoof. So, a serious song could become a total bit of nonsense, but anyway, it's insanity kind of a thing, yeah. Cheers, Prem. You're welcome. You're welcome. It is my pleasure to play and see if I can entertain folks, on a regular basis. I mean, like Prem, God, you guys have stuck with me for about a year now, yeah. Twice a week for a year. Wow, well. Thank God for the lockdown, so to speak. And Mike, mamas and papas. God, what's that? Could anyone kindly type in a couple of mamas and papas songs? Things I can't remember what songs did they do? Yeah, is it? Where's your mama gone? Where's your mama gone? Far away. Is that from mamas and papas? Can't be that. It's just because it's got the word mama in it, my brain is associating me with that. Richard. All the leaves are brown and the sky is gray. I've been for a walk on a winter's day. California dream in California on a winter's day. California dreaming on a winter's day. Try to play some mamas and papas. Try to play one of their songs, but I couldn't think which one was this. So I did my instant Google search kind of thingy. But I'm so lazy I didn't type, I just asked my friends who were here. And they said California dreaming. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Digging into my mental archives. Digging into my mental archive. Yeah. Right. Stepped into a toddy shop. Oops, sorry. That was from a song I did before. But nevertheless, stepped into a toddy shop where I've been before. And I asked the man, do you have any curry to eat along with your toddy? He said, just wait a while, I'll ask my assistant, but right now he's very busy. Just wait a while, I'll ask my assistant, right now he's busy because he's up that coconut tree. California toddy, oh sorry California, they have no toddy there, do they? I don't know, no. California dreaming, well if you're dreaming you better dream about toddy, you know. It's California dreaming on this winter's day. I saw a couple sitting there. They look pretty drunk. They'd been drinking that coconut toddy. That guy was already acting like a skunk. And I asked them, hey folks, what's your name? And he says, hey, don't you know? We are the mamas and papas. Lady, they're mama, and man, they're his papa. Papa's drunk on toddy. California dream, California. On this day. California dream, California. Malaysian day, California dream, California, on such a Wednesday. So I stepped into the church and I started to pray. And the man says, what's your sin, son? What are you confessing to you today? And I said, oh man, I've played all these songs and I've messed up all these lyrics. I've done songs about toddy and coconut trees, even though I was supposed to be doing a song about cultural things in California. I've messed up so many songs. Oh, please forgive me for my musical sins. Please forgive me for my musical sins. And he says, oh well, we've got a special offer today. All sins washed off. All sins washed off. If you bring him some toddy for me too today. California dream, California. On a winter's day. You know, I don't know, Mike, well, what can I say? You know, that may not have been the mamas and papas, more like the like the bibis and the babas or whatever, but anyway, you know. Um, I That's why I enjoy the nostalgia days. One gets to play oldies, and that's also why I enjoy not looking at song sheets and lyrics. Yeah, I just bluff away and see whatever happens. Yeah, yeah. Bob, Toddy, and Okao dreaming. Yeah, one of these days, I'm going to be singing a Chinese song and then frighten you guys. Actually, nostalgia. Yeah, nostalgia. Is there a cutoff year for songs? Beyond which one cannot sing, or beyond which is not considered nostalgia. I remember that old Chinese song. Very old Chinese song, popular when I was in schooling in the 70s. It's a 70s song considered to be nostalgia, should be, yeah. Long pan, long lao. Yeah, is that a Cantonese song or something like that? In those days, it was called Shanghai Beach. Now I remember. Yeah. Got into a lot of trouble, with that song. Went to this Chinese nightclub with one of my brothers. Yeah, nice brother, right? But he's got this weird, weird things that go on in his mind, things sound like one thing to us, and they sound like something else, And and he went, hey, thanks, Mike. So anyway, this brother of mine, Harjit, his name was, and he's since passed on. So I say use the word was said, but anyway, we go into this Chinese nightclub. Yeah, don't ask me why we are in a Chinese nightclub. We just ended up in that place. I think because in KL at that time they had the cheapest beer in town, so to speak, or I knew somebody who was in a band there or whatever. And so people request songs. People request songs when the band plays, and they write on pieces of paper, or they call out. So there was this pretty Chinese girl singing, and there was this band. I think I knew some people, and they asked, what songs. And my brother wanted to impress them with the fact that he knew Chinese songs, or he knew songs. So he called out Shanghai Bitch, Shanghai Bitch. And bloody hell, we almost were beaten up because, one of the bouncers there, spoke a bit of English, Chinese nightclub, spoke a bit of English. And he thought that, my brother was calling that lady singer a bitch, and then so big scene and stuff like that. And finally, my brother insisted, no, that's a song, Shanghai Bitch, Shanghai Bitch. And then some other guy who spoke better English came and asked him what, and my brother said, la, la, chang. He, under influence of beer, a Punjabi guy can do marvelous Chinese song. He went, la, la. And the guy said, oh, Shanghai Beach. And then, everything was all right. A lot of red faces turned all right. And they told my brother, you know that song? He said, la, la. And, they almost got him up on stage to sing, but of course. So anyway, and that song, the song goes something like long pan, long lao. I have no idea what the lyrics are, but a couple of years after that, or some years after that, somebody made a spoof of that song, right? Because we had this terrible thing in Malaysia at that time, poor road maintenance, and wherever there's a road in Malaysia, somebody will be digging potholes, and we have terrible lack of coordination between one agency and another. So one day the electrical department people will be digging a road just to lay some cables. People would complain because now they were like, a road was being dug, there were potholes and stuff. So a couple of weeks later, some crew from the local council will come and they'll resurface that road. The very next day, some other person, people from the waterworks department will come and dig up that road again just to lay some water pipes. Absolutely no coordination between one agency and the other. So most of the roads were in a perpetual state of disrepair, especially the roads in housing areas. and some guy was always digging some hole on the road, and some guy putting some temporary patchwork on the hole, and I think it still goes on till today. If like in my housing area, just along this one little street, 2 rows of houses and a little road there are at least 5 places where road digging keeps on going on regularly. Some guy lays a water pipe, digs up the road, resurfaces the thing. Sometimes some other guy digs something else. So anyway, some smart guy came up with that same song, Shanghai Beach, and used Malay words. And the word for hole, a pot or hole, is lobang, and the word for digging is korek. Yeah, of course the Chinese will say kolek just because of that pronunciation R thing. And the word for patching up is tampal. So the guy just says, road diggings, one guy patches, one guy digs it up again. And the song, Shanghai Beach, Chinese song. Lobang kole, satu orang tampal, satu orang kole. Lobang kole, satu orang tampal, satu orang kole. Hari-hari kole, tidak boleh. Gua punya kereta, taya kope. Lobang kole, satu orang tampal, satu orang kole. Lobang kole, talikom tampal, lelelen kole. Sorry. Lobang kole, talikom tampal, lelelen kole. Hari-hari kole, tidak boleh. Banyak lubang, gua taya, gua kereta taya kope. Hari-hari kole, tidak boleh. Gua punya kereta taya kope. So he's saying that every day you're digging, this cannot do. My poor car tires are worn out and torn to bits. All these holes digging. One person digs, another person repairs. Then one person repairs, another person digs. Lobang I don't know whether that actually comes under the category of nostalgia, but hey, it brought some old memories to me, yeah. Which brings us to the end of today's little session. And thank you guys for being with me. Time does fly a bit quick, doesn't it? When you do this oldies thing. But do drop in on Friday for the insanity thing, and then there's going to be a rock day. I keep saying there's going to be a rock day, and you guys will keep asking me when. But just I'm getting the songs ready. You have to bear with me. But I think it'll be worth it because some of the songs are coming along nicely. So in the meanwhile, thank you for being with me today, and see you on Friday on YouTube or Wednesday if you just want to hear the oldies. Yeah, thank you. Thanks, Lou. It's kind of weird, yeah. Yeah, a little bit of a ditty. I can't seem to stay too serious for too long. Once there were green fields kissed by the sun. This will be my closing song with an idea. Once there were valleys where rivers used to run. Once there were blue skies with white clouds high above. Once they were part of an everlasting love. We were the lovers who strove through green fields. Green fields are gone now, parched by the sun, gone from the valleys where rivers used to run, gone with the cold wind that swept into my heart, gone with the lovers who let their dreams depart. Where are those green fields that we used to roam? Cheers, Debbie. Thanks. Thanks, Bob. I'll never know what made you run away. How can I keep searching when dark clouds are the day? I only know there's nothing here for me, nothing in this wide world left for me to see. But I'll keep on waiting till you return. I'll keep on waiting until the day you love. You can't be happy while your heart's on the road. You can't be happy until you bring it home, home to the green fields and me once again. To the green fields and me on again. folks, thank you for being with me, and we'll see you guys